any like restriction on the opening of the form. But this year, like there were some consequences, like since the form was being circulated all over the India, so many people from various universities have been trying to access the form at the same time. So actually a DDoS attack has been done on the Google server. So that's the reason, like it even, I mean, the form was not open. So that's the main reason behind it. So okay, that's fine. I hope like the persons who are in Meet have good, I mean, have a great knowledge on the Google Cloud program. Like I think you have got the credits and the advantage subscription. So in this session, like we'll be concentrating on what are the things you are going to learn in the this program and what you're going to learn in the 30 days of Google Cloud program. So I want to officially say that like the program will be starting from today and it will end on October 27. So this is the day one, and the day 30 will be on October 27. So the 30 days of Google Cloud, meaning like so starting from today, so the day one will start. So you can start doing the labs today itself, or else like you can postpone, like since you all are us having exams, so we can postpone the labs also. Like if you are free, for example, since you are getting 1 day free in between, right? So you can utilize the time and you can complete one lab. So that is all about me, right? So for our device, for our developer, Google Developer Student Clubs, so this event is only restricted for our college only. So students from any other college, please refrain from joining our session because like since every college, some of the colleges having GDSC, so they have restricted the students only who are currently, I mean, studying in that particular college. Though I mean, those persons can only register in the particular event, right? So I want to introduce Vinay Sriram. So he is the Google Cloud facilitator for our college itself. So I want to congratulate him on becoming the Google Cloud facilitator. And I want to say like he will be trained by Googlers, like direct Google employees who are working on Google Cloud platform itself. So he will get the training from directly from them, and he will be keeping you sessions like this, and he will be demonstrating you it's like what he learned, and this learning will keep you motivated, like to complete the labs. So based on that, like you can complete the pathways. And the last thing, I hope like you are all excited about that. So you will be getting the goodies, and you will be getting a official certificate from Google. So I want to share my own experience. Like last year also, I have done this program, and I have completed total two quests. Like as a this I mentioned, like the data science, machine learning and track, and cloud track. So I have completed both the tracks, and even got the swags itself, and along with the certificate. So since I am a fourth year student, so I have added into my resume, and it helped me a lot. Right, you can learn many things directly from this program. I hope you're very fortunate to having Google Developer Student in our college, and you got a chance to learn Google Cloud program. I mean Google Cloud platform for free. So okay, so that's the thing. So I want to introduce Vinay. So please continue the session, Vinay. So that is all about me. Thank you. So at the end of the session, in the chat box, chat window, which is on the right side of your screen, so you can ask the Q&A and general chat there over. So we'll be answering all the questions at the end of the session. So that is all about the thing. So Vinay, please continue.
Yeah, yeah. A warm welcome to all the participants who are in the meet today. As you all know, this is the hectic time. Also, you are all in the meeting that demonstrates your curiosity about the program. So we are very about enthusiastic to demonstrate all the things to you guys. So first things first, we will learn about what is this program and what is the things that are going to happen in these 30 days. So one month quick nap to all the things will be happen in these 30 days. So okay, we will see what the program is about. 30 days Google Cloud program will be provided from the Google itself only to provide some hands-on experience on the Google Cloud domain. This is the one of the fortunate platform to be work on, because many students have been benefited with this, because if you want to do some Google Cloud programs in some other courses or things, you are not restricted. You are restricted to use their virtual servers and everything. But here you can use the virtual server how many times you can want it. So we will all discuss about all these things in the session in the upcoming sessions. Okay, so this is the one of the good platform to have some hands-on experience on domain, okay, Google Cloud domain. So we will see the remaining things, how the structure of the program will be, and what are the things that are going to be in the program. So okay, so these are the two tracks that are going to have in our program in this 30 days. So something like 15 days one track and 15 days and one more track. So first things first, the first track comprises of cloud engineering. That means basic infrastructure of cloud, right? So in this track, you can get a basic knowledge about what exactly the cloud is and how the servers will be working on, and how to deploy our websites or anything in the cloud virtual servers, and how really the IT infrastructure is happening with the cloud, and how it is changing the IT world with these special services provided by the Google Cloud. And second track comprises of the data science and machine learning, how these algorithms are working, how these things are going on, how this machine learning domain is actually integrated with Google Cloud domain. So these are all the things that you are going to learn in this 30 days. It's a completely a pack of learning, right? You are going to learn how to deploy a website, and you are also getting to know the integration of it, right? So you are getting a full knowledge about one particular domain. So try to utilize these two tracks, and not only that, you are getting some awesome swags. All are familiar about the swags that you are going to get. And once again, I want to share at the end of the session. So these are all the two tracks that you are going to have in the session. So, and something like what is the difference between completing the Google Cloud domain and not completing the domain? So for every session ending, there is a challenge lab, guys, for so that you can get a skill badge, right? Skill badge is nothing but after completing the internal test or internal task, you will get the skill badge. But what is meant by this badges? How these badges will be helpful to you? See, these badges will showcase you that you have some proved demand skills in your the particular domain, so that you can share that in your LinkedIn profiles, and you can share with your friends and everything. Okay. So with these skills, you can share this in any of your social platforms, and it will prove that this guy has some demand skill in the particular domain. So these badges will help you in that way. Okay. So I will also will explain about what is the difference between quest and skill badge. So quest is nothing but for every task or for every lab, you will get a one quest and you will get some badges. But these skill badges are specially after completing the challenge lab itself. Something like this is nothing but internal assessments, and this is nothing but external assessment. So after completing the internal assessments, you will be awarded with this quest badge, and after completing the challenge labs, you will be assessing and you will be accomplished these skill badges. Okay. So why you have to learn about the cloud computing? Because in the world, in the as of now, in the today's IT infrastructure, cloud is the basic, and it is the most used domain in the among all the domains. See how the graph will be drastically changing from past years to the present. See, many IT organizations and many IT related things are happening in the cloud itself. We will see what is a cloud and what are the benefits of using the cloud in the coming sessions. Okay. As of now, we will concentrate about what is cloud and what are the different types of clouds we have, and what are the different types of deployment models we have. So these are all the things that you are going to concentrate on this today's session. So first things first, what exactly the difference between the using the cloud and it's not a cloud platform? Okay. See, I will explain with a simple example, right? You have a own house, and what are the consequences and what are the possible cases if you have a own house? You own it, and you pay a fixed loan on that, right? So you eventually pay for some maintenance cost or things. But if you want to move to some other place or some other things, means it's not possible. It's not that much easy. It's a tedious, right? It's very complex to move from one place to another. But think about having a rent an apartment or any other place that you rent for some time. Okay, some temporary time. See, the possible consequences and the possible things that happen in this is you don't move anything, right? So you can monthly charge the fees that you are using the things. See, that means you are paying something that for the things that you are using only, not for all the time that you want all the servers. See, something like when the results are out. Okay. when the results are out, some Sakshi dot or enadu.in will buy the cloud server, and at that time only, at that 1 hour or 2 hours or hardly 3 hours only, students will uh, striking the website continuously. Some lakhs of students will strike the website continuously. Also on the time, if you are not using some good deployment or good cloud service, means that means the service will eventually get down, right? So that the things eventually happen in the while using the this GCP program. Also continuous striking DOS attack will happen, and the cloud servers are eventually started down. So for that time, what Enadu or Sakshi or some other AP government will do, that means they will buy the cloud server for certain amount of time. Okay, in that certain amount of time only, we are expecting for about 3 to 4 lakhs of audience on particular website. So using this cloud service and using the cloud technologies, the server can some concept like data sharding will be there. That means how many audience are striking the website, that according to that the servers will be divided. Okay, so using this all these technologies and all the services inside this, we will use some cloud technologies and some models depending upon our requirement. We will see what are the different models. So this is nothing but renting a house and owning a house. Okay, so see this in the real-time infrastructure also, the organizations are maintaining the cloud servers very frequently, because the data is huge on the real world environment, right? So in order to handle that much of huge amount of data, we use these cloud servers to maintain the all the amount of data. Okay, see what exactly the cloud computing is, nothing but it's simply nothing but collection of servers, right? So eventually some group of servers will be grouped together, and depending upon our requirement and maintenance cost, that will be divided among the audience. So that what happens, huge space will be efficiently organized. So that means we can give you some throughput. That means we can give some efficient throughput to the audience. Coming to cloud, we are having some models also in this. I will discuss about all the things. Okay, so for this now, as of now, you get a simple knowledge about cloud computing, right? We will deep dive into the cloud computing topics. Okay, so see what exactly the cloud computing with one more example. So we are having a large amount of files. If you want to use storage space, that will be occupied after some other time. So what is your confusion? So you have to place the files in the internet only, that means in the virtual server only, so that whenever you want to access the file, you can easily take the file from the internet, so that there will be no use of any storage devices. So that see how much huge data will be efficiently organized. Okay, so these are all the types of cloud computing that are going to have in the real world scenario. So while coming to deployment side, these are three types. Okay, public cloud and hybrid cloud and private cloud. And while coming to service models, these are something but IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. I will discuss about all the things. Okay, so firstly we will see about deployment model. Okay, what are the things that are going to happen in deployment model, and what are the different types of clouds we are having in deployment model. So what exactly deployment means, whenever we want to host any website or host anything, so depending upon the user requirement or depending upon the amount of data you are having, we will divide the uh, work, right? Dividing the work, and we will choose the best one, that the things that you want to have in the best manner, that things we will choose, right? So while coming to deployment model, we will consider an example of bus and your own car and a private taxi and something like cab. Okay, so we will see. So first things first. So public cloud, is it nothing but it is accessible to everyone. It is nothing but artist, but it can be accessible by everyone. Okay, right? So while coming to own car, it means you can only access your own car. Some other persons will not access your own car. So while coming to hybrid cloud, you can rent for some amount of time and then you can leave it. Some other person will take the charge in this certain amount after certain amount of time. So this is nothing but a hybrid cloud. Okay, first thing we will see some more things about the public cloud. So public cloud is nothing but something like RTC bus, as I discussed earlier. It can be accessed by everyone, so that any user can take the data from the cloud and they can use the things and they can leave it. Okay, it is nothing but a public service model. Okay, the cloud infrastructure is made available to general public, okay, over the internet. So the data will be placed on the internet and everyone can access the data on the internet. So simple examples of this public cloud is AWS, Microsoft Azure, and IBM's Blue Cloud and some cloud. These are all the examples of public cloud. Okay, we will see about private cloud. What exactly private cloud means? Some organization own that data server. That means if you have some security issues and you have some data some other data configs, and you want some privacy to your data, and you wish to not all the people will use my data, then you will move to private cloud. Okay, what this private cloud will happen is, in this infrastructure the third party integration will be less. Okay, while coming to while comparing with public cloud, here the third party integration will be less. Okay, so the premise is also less only. So not all the resources can be accessible by all the people. Only some amount of resources can be accessible. So simple example is nothing but AWS and VMware. Okay, what exactly hybrid cloud means? It can act as both public cloud and private cloud. It consists of functionalities of both the public and private cloud. Okay, so what exactly hybrid cloud means? If you want to wish to have some amount of data to the public and some amount of data private only, accessible and authorized to the privileges, you want to access some privileges to some people only. Like in our college also, certain amount of data of our college will be have been seen by some people only. Not all the students can see what are the things happening around in the backside. Only some DBA, something like database administrators or some other people, only granted authorized people can be see the data. In that ways we will use some hybrid cloud also. That means you can set the privileges and access controls over the data. Okay, so this is all about the deployment model. Deployment model is nothing but whenever you host some amount of data in the internet, and who are the persons going to handle that amount of data, and who are the people not going to handle that data. So okay, so this is nothing but service model. What are the different services by that are provided by the cloud computing and the cloud computing server? So we will see first thing we will see about the IaaS model. So what exactly IaaS model means? IaaS model is used by small amount of business organizations. That means you are paying some amount of time, some amount of money for the usage of that particular server. And IaaS servers, something like AWS, Amazon Web Services, and Microsoft Azure. These are all some users of IaaS service model. Something like only IT administrators. That means if people wishes to use some server for some certain amount of time, they will move to IaaS service model. Okay. Then what about PaaS model? Okay, it provides both cloud platform and runtime environment for deploying, testing, and managing applications. Okay, let us see. You have some amount of data, and you wishes to deploy on some other data, and later on you wishes to add some other improvements in your server model. Then you want to add on some other testing on the your data model. Then IaaS will not a suitable one, because there is nothing but pay and use. See, pay for what you use. See, we are paying some amount of data for the services that are provided by the Google or some other Microsoft Azure in IaaS model. While coming to PaaS, you can manage the data, you can test the data, and you can develop some other things in this. Okay, it allows the software developers to deploy applications without requiring all the related infrastructure. See, the people will not eventually have the related infrastructure as earlier, but they can use the services provided by the server. Okay, what exactly SaaS means? In SaaS, you are least you are least bothered about the managing all the things, because all the things will be uh, organized and handled by the vendors, or organized that service providers only. Something like you will see you are paying some amount of eventually you get some free storage in Google Drive. If you wishes to increase your storage space, then you will go with some premier plan. Something like you wishes 30 GB of data storage in your Google Cloud, then you will pay some amount of time, some amount of money for that extra storage, right? So that is exactly the SaaS model is. See, these are all the real-time applications of SaaS model you are using in day-to-day life. See, the Google Cloud is a integrated platform in day-to-day life. Without Google Cloud or any other cloud service, you cannot imagine the huge amount of data handling today in this world, because the data is full of version of data in this world. the data is something like ocean. A huge amount of data is there, but relating to organizing the data and efficient using of data is a very major criteria while coming to this. This cloud services providers are a very plays a vital role in that. Okay, so these are all the different service models, cloud service providers we are having in the today's world. Okay. Uh, we will. You are much familiar about AWS and Microsoft Azure and Google Cloud Platform. In this 30 days of GCP program, you will get a good knowledge about how to use this Google Cloud and what are the things that are going happening internally. You are going to learn many things in this 30 days of GCP program. Okay, so this is all about the basic knowledge of Google Cloud. Uh, as these are the steps. Okay, if any people didn't get any monthly subscription or 9 credits that we have discussed earlier, so I will like to recap the steps that are going to follow to get that monthly subscription. I will showcase all the things to you. Okay, so first open your incognito tab and navigate through the link that you have provided in the email itself. Okay, then you can sign into your quick labs so that the with the credentials that you have used for sign while creating your quick labs account. Okay, then take a tour of this Google Cloud platform. It's around 45 minutes, but it's not a mandatory thing to stay in the 45 minutes. You stay around 5 minutes in the lab, then you can submit the lab. Okay, then you will be get this monthly subscription as I shown earlier. Here you will get this monthly subscription. So what exactly this monthly subscription means, in the last year itself, they are providing some 600 credits or 1200 credits to the students, but what happening is that the credits are eventually used frequently, and again the Google has to recharge the credits to
Vinay,
avoid that.
sorry to interrupt, Vinay. So I think your screen is not visible.
Okay, from which slide, cycle?
I think you're focusing on like the advantage subscription slide.
Yeah, now it's fine,
Okay,
right?
now it's fine. Now it's fine.
Okay. So what exactly this monthly subscription means? In the last year and in the last year program, the Google provided with 600 credits or some other 1000 credits. So we can share with our friends also the credits. But now what happened means, to avoid that contentious and tedious process, it has been confined into that you have monthly subscription. You can use any of the credits in the program in the month of your GCP program. So students are available with these credits, and they can use the credits. How many credits they are required for the lab, that much credits will be provided by the Google. There is no issue in that. So okay, hope everyone got this monthly subscription. So after this, please acknowledge in the group itself or to message any of our core team members whether you have got your monthly subscription or not, so that we can help if you are not get that. So okay, how to do the labs and how to enroll in the quest. I will be sharing the link with you all in the chat box. Okay, give me a second. I will share. Okay, I will share it in the group also. See, I will show you the live demonstration of after opening the link. See, hope everyone is getting my screen. 30 days of Google Cloud. Second is that.
Uh, I think your screen is not visible, Vinay.
Okay. Now,
It's fine.
Okay, so after navigating through this URL, you will be redirected to this page. What exactly this page is, you can get all the syllabus of the tracks and what exactly 30 days of Google Cloud program is, and you will see the enrollments are closed because we are only having 50K registrations all over the world, and the form was closed around 4 to 5 hours only. For the next day, the time was only around 4 to 5 hours. See how much curious the students are eagerly waiting about this program. So okay, so these are all the skill badges that you are going to get after completing of your tracks. See, these are the things we know all. You are waiting for the swags to get into your home. So soon we'll get you all your swags into your home after completing the session. So, okay, this is nothing but the program syllabus. See, we will discuss all the things, but for your better understanding, you will go through this all the things for your own sake of understanding. So, see, here the track one syllabus is nothing but getting started with the create and manage cloud resource. And the second one is nothing but foundational instructor. So you can do the labs by your own, or we will be conducting some sessions regarding this our time and your flexibility. We will conducting the sessions also. So if you wish to follow our schedule, you can follow, or else if you are already have some prior knowledge in the last year's GCP program, you can continue with that. There is no issue. But after this program, we will share one thing to you all, how the program will be happening. So this is nothing but the second track syllabus. Okay, this is nothing but machine learning and data science track. Okay, so if you wish to start the things, just click on the first lab. Okay, then it will ask for you to sign into your quick labs account. As I already signed in, it will be shown like this. For the first time, it will be asked something like sign into your quick lab account. Okay, so I already completed this lab, so it get it tick mark here. So for every quest there will be 6 labs. Okay, these 6 labs after completing all the 6 labs, you will get some skill badges also at the end of the session. See, I will open some other thing. This is the sub lab of the first thing. Okay, after creating on start lab, guys, don't if you wish to complete the lab only, then only you can start the lab, or else you can lose your credits, right? So if you wish to do the complete the lab by the day, then you can start your lab. Okay, so by following all the things, you can complete your lab. That's very easy thing. Okay, some installments will be there, and some questions will be asked in middle. See, this is the best manual and best guide to complete your Google Cloud domain knowledge, because there is no other platform. This is most prestigious and most confidential data. Also, you will not get any of the data after completing your 30 days of GCP. This 30 days only, this all data will be available to you, and this all the labs will be available to you in the 30 days only. After that, if you wish to ask or if you wish to complete also, there is no possibility. So try to utilize all the time. Okay, so I have started this lab, then begin. Okay, so in that way you can complete all your labs. Okay, we think that around by October 12th, by 10th or 12th, you have to complete your track one. That is the correct schedule and correct time. Okay, take 10 days or 7 to 10 days of time. Complete the track one. Then see, once the enrollments or everything will be closed, we are not responsible for that. Okay, you wish to complete the labs as early as possible. Before the October 10th or October 12th, you wish to complete all the track one labs. Okay, see, that is a simple task. I am not asking about completing of 2 tracks. I was asking about only completion of 1 track by October 10th. So don't worry, guys. We will be assessing you at each and every step by creating the groups and individually dividing all the people so that we can answer betterly. So we are planning for that. Okay. By evening, you will be get some you will get some Google Form link. Okay, what exactly happened in this Google Form link means, uh, all the people that already the monthly subscription got, the people, they will be divided into subgroups. Okay, the subgroup people will be have some lead in their team itself. So we will discuss all the things in the our group chat only. Okay, The people who got the monthly subscription, please fill out the form by the evening only, so that we can have a better schedule for all the people. Okay, so that's all about the event schedule and everything. So I will now come back to my presentation. Okay, so okay, every quest, as I have already shown the live demonstration, right? This is nothing but every quest have 5 labs in it. Depending upon the quest, the labs may vary. Some will have 5, and some will have 4, and some will have 6. Okay, so you are all familiar with this lab, right? A quick tour of Google Cloud Platform. You are all very much familiar with this lab. Okay, so second lab is nothing but creating a virtual machine. So what exactly the virtual machine is nothing but it is something like you are placing your data in the internet. So this is, if you imagine this as a physical computer, this is a virtual machine in a physical computer. So you are placing all your huge amount of data in the virtual machine only. So the user think that this all the things will be happening in the physical computer, but the reality is that all the things are happening in the virtual machine, and the responsible things that are happen in Google Cloud is nothing but it's a virtual server, right? Okay, so these are all the different labs. Okay, we will see all the things. What is exactly Kubernetes, a deployment thing? Okay, why Kubernetes coming to picture? So while you are having a huge amount of data, and while you are having some huge amount of audience, the dividing is the major criteria, right? While deploying the things, the dividing is the major criteria. How you can divide the things? You will all learn about the Kubernetes in this session only. Okay, where the Kubernetes will help. Okay, automatic bin packing and self healing whenever any loss is happening in for the data, then this will help you to roll out all the data back. Okay, and it will act as something like a storage
Excuse me,
hierarchy.
Vinay.
So yeah, Arvind,
Yeah,
yeah,
your
tell
screen
me.
is not visible.
Okay, sorry for that. From which slide? Okay,
You're
so it's not.
showing all the labs like Kubernetes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is the lab 3. Okay, getting started with Cloud Shell and G Cloud. You will have all the things in the track syllabus also. I will just to give the brief idea of all the things. I just pasted the snippet of all the things. So this Kubernetes and everything. This, what are the uses of Kubernetes? While studying the lab manual, you will get a clear picture of it. Okay, so don't neglect to read all the manual that was provided by the program. Okay, so we will learn how to set up the HTTP load balancers whenever there is a lack of clients are striking the server at the same time, how the load will be balanced using this sending URLs. Okay, these all things will be your learning. So see here, users are wishes to access some amount of data from the cloud. So what exactly the load balancing will see means, application VM instance and application virtual machine instance will handle all the huge amount of data. Okay, so that you can get a some efficient and throughput amount of data to the user, so that the user will be happy and the model will be happy. Okay, so depending upon the user requirement and the amount of audience, then only you can choose your which type of model you have to use and which type of deployment server you have to use. Okay, these are all the things. Okay, so then I hope you are all clear with the things about the Google Cloud and what exactly the program is and what exactly the tracks is. So we wishes to take a very less amount of time because it's a exam schedule, right? So after the once completion of exams, we will plan some peaceful sessions, not this hectic type of sessions. We will plan some peaceful sessions so that you can interact with us very freely, so that we can answer all your questions. Okay, so this is all about the things that I wishes to say today, and I hope you are all clear with enrolling in the quests and completing your labs by your own, or wishes to follow our schedule. That's completely fine. but follow according to the instructions given by us, because all over India, what is happening, that we need to follow. We need not to be prior to the program, or need not to be backward in the program. So please follow our instructions. Even though we are have some good enough of knowledge in the GCP by last year's experience also, please follow our instructions, because some new things may take this year also. So please follow. And okay, as the things discussed, we will roll out the Google form by tonight, so that all the people who got their monthly subscription activated, so fill out the form. So depending upon that, we will divide the teams, and we will assess each team a lead, so that you can interact so much freely with them, and you can ask all your queries. So okay, I wish you will all start your lab by today only, because you will get some time, I think so. Will complete all your labs according to you. As at your free space only, you can complete your labs. There will be no restriction. But the thing is, by instruction from our side is complete the lab by October 12th itself, track one. Okay, so that it will be some peaceful journey to both of us. So you are also eligible for your certificates and everything, and we are also happy that the program is going good. Okay, so I hope everything goes peacefully. Now I hand out the session to Sai Kiran sir to conclude the meet.
So some of them has approached me for some questions like I think we have a question in the group itself. So some of them are asking like since the Google is providing 9 credits, so when we are trying to sign in, so like when you want to start the lab, so it will be asking. So for example, there were some credited labs like if you want to do a lab, so it costs you some credit. So they were asking like, do you like if, for example, if we want to complete the labs, so as per the schedule, so the 9 credits will be get exhausted and we could not complete the other labs, right? But we have got the monthly subscription. So could you please let us tell them so how to start their labs? So I want to tell like Ajay. So he's Bochu Ajay. So he wants to share a question with you. So I'll be giving him access.
Okay, okay, okay.
So guys, like if you have any questions, like please ask your questions in the chat itself or Q&A tab so that we can answer. So if anyone has the frequent question answers, you can ask in the Q&A tab so that anyone having the same question, so their answer get clarified. So Ajay, I have given you the access. Like please accept it. So you can get the unmute and video option.
Yeah, Ajay, you can ask. Sai Kiran, he is unable to unmute. Check that issue.
Ajay, I have given you the permission again. Now please accept it.
Yeah.
So, bro, actually, I tried this first lab a couple of times, and after that, I'm unable to access the challenge lab. It is showing something like the quota is over given quota, and
Okay.
it crashed a couple of times.
Okay, okay. The thing here is, for every lab, there will be 5 attempts eventually. Okay, after completing of your 5 successful attempts, there will not be any further chance for opening the lab. So the things is, there down, there will be something like support. The quick lab facilitators or the quick lab team will, if you post that my quota has been accessed, they will exceed the limit of opening the labs only. So please use the support option provided in the quick labs. Okay, Ajay, use the support option there, so that they can increase your limit. Okay, to open the lab again. So that's the only chance we have. It's not in our hands. Actually, it has to be done by quick lab team only. So please use the support chat. Yeah. Is there any more, Sai Kiran?
I think the questions was answered. So guys, if anyone have any questions, like please post in the chat. So we'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes, then we can close the session. So I know like you are all having your exam, so that's the reason like we have scheduled a short meet. So in future, like we'll after the same exams, like we can have an official meet, like we can have a meets over 1 hour, 2 hours, in that way. So I hope you have a good experience with this platform. So as you all know, like this is the platform which is likely provided by Google for ourselves. So we can even conduct sessions in this platform. So this platform is called as Bevy, right? So that is all about the platform. So the platform link will be directly shared by you via email. Like the meet link will be directly shared by you the email, or else you can even go to the event page and you can see the button like join the virtual event here. So you can even click on the event link and you can join the meeting itself, right? So Vinay, okay, so a small information. So if you have any questions, like please post in the group. So we are happy to welcome the DMs, but the thing you need to consider is like if you ask the same question through DM, so we'll be clarifying your doubt. But if the same question is being, I mean, having by many other people, so if you ask in the group, so they will also get benefited, right? So that's the only thing behind it. So if you have any doubts, please post in the group and please be active in the group so that we can know your status and we can help you. We can give you timely support in that. So yeah, I
Yes, I
think
can once remind about the Google form that we are going to roll out in the evening by
yeah.
tonight, so that people
Okay.
will get a
So
clear cut
guys,
idea.
like, who are in the event? So we want to remind you, like, in the evening. So we'll be at the time of I think 8 to 9 p.m. We'll be rolling out the Google form. So using the form, like you can update your status, like whether you have received the Advantage subscription or like whether you have claimed the credits or not. So based on the status, like we'll be getting the candidates and we'll be dividing you so that you can get a timely support from us. So that you can complete the labs on time and you can get your goodies and like certificate early, right? So I hope you will have a good learning experience from this program. So once again, like we were very fortunate to have this program in our college itself. So that is all about thing. Okay, I think you are all in study mode. Okay, I don't want to disturb you at all. Okay, thank you guys everyone for joining the session. So we'll meet some other day. Thank you everyone. So please remember that like you need to fill the form by evening itself. Thank you. Thank you for joining the
Thank you
session.
all. Bye bye. Bye all. Bye,
Bye.
Saikiran.